Good morning and welcome to your pre-market report for Monday, 1st June 2026. Let's take a quick look at the global cues, domestic trends, and stocks to watch before the markets open. U.S. markets closed higher on Friday, with the Dow Jones Industrial Average gaining approximately 0.7% to a fresh record high, while the S&P 500 and Nasdaq Composite rose approximately 0.2% each. Investor sentiment remained supported by strong AI-driven technology demand, upbeat corporate earnings, easing Treasury yields, and optimism surrounding progress in U.S.-Iran negotiations, which also helped keep oil prices under pressure. Asian markets are trading mostly positive today, with the Nikkei gaining around approximately 1%, while the Hang Seng and Kospi also traded higher, following record highs on Wall Street and continued strength in AI, semiconductor, and technology stocks. Improved global risk sentiment, easing Treasury yields, and optimism around corporate earnings are supporting Asian equities, although investors remain watchful of geopolitical developments in the Middle East and crude oil price volatility. GIFT Nifty Futures as of 8 a.m. was trading at 23,740, thereby indicating a flat opening for the Indian markets today. Crude oil prices are trading steady with a slight positive bias as Middle East supply concerns support prices, while optimism around U.S.-Iran negotiations limits further gains. Gold prices are trading marginally higher, supported by safe haven demand and rate cut expectations, though strong equity markets are capping upside. IndiGo reported a net loss of 2,536 crore rupees in Q4 FY26, compared to a profit of 3,068 crore rupees in the same quarter last year. The decline was driven by weaker operating performance and exceptional charges of 250 crore rupees, which weighed on the airline's profitability. Patanjali Foods posted a strong Q4 FY26 performance, with net profit rising 46% year-on-year, supported by robust growth in its edible oils and FMCG businesses. However, higher raw material and packaging costs continued to put some pressure on the company's margins. Lupin has received approval from the US FDA for its sodium sulfate, magnesium sulfate, and potassium chloride tablets. The approval strengthens the company's U.S. product portfolio and supports its growth strategy in the regulated pharmaceutical market. As indicated by GIFT Nifty, a flat opening is expected for the NSE index today as a spike in crude oil prices, due to Israel's operations in Lebanon, is balanced by mostly positive open for the Asian markets, with the Kospi gaining over 4%. Levels may be kept the same as what we mentioned in Friday's post-market report, with supports being at 23,540 followed by 23,400, while resistances will be at 23,690 followed by 23,830. A consolidation within a range with a positive bias may be expected today. Elevated crude oil prices, ongoing geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, rising global bond yields, inflationary pressures, and continued volatility in FII flows remain key risks for Indian markets, keeping pressure on investor sentiment, currency stability, and inflation expectations. Record highs in U.S. markets, continued strength in global AI and semiconductor stocks, resilient domestic institutional buying, healthy corporate earnings momentum, stable crude oil prices, and improving global risk sentiment could continue to support Indian equities and broader market sentiment. On Friday, foreign institutional investors were net sellers of about 21,106 crore rupees, while domestic institutional investors were net buyers of around 16,764 crore rupees. That's your market snapshot for India on June 1, 2026. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for stock market-related updates. Wishing you a focused and profitable trading session ahead.